for change.
CM Punk is WWE Champion!
This is the new face of the WWE.
CM Punk stole the voice of the WWE.
Some men hunger for glory.
This title is where it belongs.
And the fact that I gotta sit on the bench for a little while, quite frankly, it sucks.
Some men hunger for respect.
I command respect.
Enough! I would like nothing more than to go to Hell in a Cell to compete against you for the WWE Championship. And then I look at Ryback, all he cares about is kicking somebody's ass. CM Punk, you need to get your ass whipped. Feed me more! Feed me more!
But some men hunger for more.
CM Punk will defend the WWE Championship inside Hell in the Cell against Ryback. Oh man! Ryback has shell-shocked the WWE Champion!
Hell in the Cell, the undefeated challenger versus the defiant champion.
WWE Champion CM Punk has held the championship 343 days, the 10th longest streak in history.
Yeah, but you know, there are rumors swirling here tonight that CM Punk is scared to get into the cell with a Ryback, despite the fact that he promised to walk out as WWE Champion.
Wake up!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ryback's first championship match and his first Hell in a Cell match. Is there pressure?
Of course there's pressure, but there's also precedent. Triple H had a huge victory in his first Hell in a Cell match, as did Shawn Michaels against The Undertaker, albeit controversial. Batista is another one.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest set for one fall is for the WWE Championship and will be contested inside Hell in a Cell. Introducing first from Sin City, weighing 291 pounds, Ryback. And his opponent, being accompanied by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois. Weighing 218 pounds, he is the current WWE Champion, CM Punk.
The rules of a Hell in a Cell match. You can only win by pinfall or submission. The fall can take place anywhere. This is the 26th Hell in a Cell match and the first since perhaps the greatest one ever at WrestleMania this past year between Triple H and Undertaker. The Cell was introduced 15 years ago this month, and this match has changed men. It has cut short careers, and in turn, has made legends.
Yeah, Tim White, the referee, never came back from simply refereeing a Hell in a Cell match. That's how dangerous this structure is.
Throughout his run as Champion King, CM Punk has won every match imaginable, but he's never won inside Hell in a Cell.
Watch out!
Of course, earlier tonight, we saw Big Show defeat Sheamus to claim the World Heavyweight Championship.
And the win marked Big Show's second World Heavyweight Championship win in the WWE. Some might forget his first. It didn't last that long.
No, King, it didn't. Immediately after defeating Mark Henry for the title in December of last year, Big Show fell victim to Daniel Bryan, who chose that moment to cash in his Money in the Bank contract.
Well, that's the advantage of being Mr. Money in the Bank. Certainly something that CM Punk knows a thing or two about. What a week it's been for Ryback. Back on Monday, he defeated former WWE Champion The Miz on Raw. And on Main Event on Wednesday, he beat former World Champion. Oh! King, did you see that? Oh, man, it doesn't get much closer than that.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
If there's anything we've learned about Ryback since his arrival, it's that he doesn't work by the hour. This man has destructive intentions.
We've seen and make quick work of everybody put in front of him, including the pairings of Epic.
Oh my, what a move! I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
What kind of devastation will we see now?
I don't know, but I think we're about... Oh, not again. Not again.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
Ouch, he's going to be bruised from head to toe before this one's over.
We're in the midst of a WWE no disqualification.
Good Lord, he's just hell-bent on maiming his opponent.
King, you mentioned earlier that there were rumors swirling about CM Punk being scared to get into the cell with Ryback. Do you believe CM Punk is scared?
Well, 343 days as champion says you're not scared of anything. I'm willing to bet that CM Punk learned a lot in his first Hell in a Cell match against Undertaker in 2009. That might give him some confidence.
I don't see any confidence in CM Punk. We've already seen Paul Heyman earlier tonight lobbying on Punk's behalf to get this match. Oh, resounding move by Ryback.
CM Punk has had an incredible title reign, but it looks like it may end at 343 days here tonight.
King, I think it's safe to say that day 343 of this title reign has been the worst for CM Punk.
Yeah, oh man, Ryback's got Punk up.
Going for shell shock.
Wait a minute.
Oh, and what the hell?
The referee, Brad Maddox, is... Hey, look at this!
And look now, a quick count!
I can't believe what I just saw! Ryback had this match won! Oh, boy! And now Ryback is after Punk! And sending Punk, into the cage!
And do you blame him? That crooked referee, Brad Maddox, just cost Ryback the title.
Well, Brad Maddox, I'm afraid, is going to get his. Payback is hell, Maddox.
Oh, man, the meat hook. King, Brad Maddox is going to pay.
Still can't figure out what Brad Maddox was thinking. Well, he won't be thinking after this. Oh!
Look out!
Look out! Oh, man, into the cage wall and down to the floor. Maddox is history.
Man, you can't blame Ryback for acting this way.
Oh, Ryback is furious.
And now look at Heyman running away. And Ryback's not through yet.
There you go, Punk.
And Punk trying to escape.
Hey, what a smart move by CM Punk. There's CM Punk climbing that 20-foot tall cage, trying to get to safety. Is Ryback gonna follow Punk?
And now it is show-off time.
Don't waste time gloating here.
He almost took his head off with that lariat.
Do you see this, Cole? Just as important, do you hear it? Oh man, so powerful.
He's begging for it.
We might be seeing the beginning of the end.
Oh, you... Ryback hitting a shell shock on the top of the cell.
Oh my God! Look at that! Look who is still standing and still hungry.
Can you believe this, King? It has been bedlam at Hell in the Cell.
This contest is set for one fall, being accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois. Weighing 218 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, CM Punk.
King, CM Punk has a lot of hot air, but one thing he's factual about, he's held the WWE Championship 350 days.
Well, that's true.
I
feel lucky.
John
Feel great.
John Cena hopes to set a record of his own. Here on Monday Night Raw, it's our main event. CM Punk, the WWE Champion, versus 10-time WWE Champion John Cena.
And we're just 6 nights away from CM Punk, John Cena, and Ryback clashing in a triple threat match at Survivor Series.
Collar and elbow battling for control.
John Cena with a nice reversal. Luther's press. You know, I wonder if we would have gotten this great main event here tonight if AJ Lee was still the general manager of Raw.
Well, of course, AJ stepped down as general manager a few weeks ago following an accusation she'd been fraternizing with an unnamed superstar on the roster.
And as we all now know, that unnamed superstar turned out to be John Cena.
And of course, this all started when it was revealed that John Cena and AJ Lee shared what was being called the business dinner. Since then, Vicky Guerrero has been hell-bent on revealing their relationship as anything but business.
And he gets leveled.
And that's a stiff kick. Another stiff kick.
Oh no! His shoulder just collided into the ring post.
Talk about planning your opponent.
Let's talk about the rules of the triple threat match this Sunday. There's no advantage at all for the champion. In fact, there's a disadvantage. CM Punk could lose the title and not even be involved in the decision.
You know, it's every man for himself, and the X factor in all this is the monster, the beast Ryback. He's had only one blemish on his record, and that was because of the actions of rogue referee Brad Maddox.
And Brad Maddox certainly paid for it. How impressive was it when Ryback just massacred Maddox earlier tonight? Paul Heyman watching from ringside with the WWE Championship firmly in his grasp. And of course, Heyman is no stranger to representing WWE champions.
You know, that's right, King. In fact, Heyman became the first man to manage 3 WWE champions in a row when he guided Brock Lesnar, Big Show and Kurt Angle to the gold in 2002.
And of course, Heyman saw many of his former ECW wrestlers go on to later become WWE champions. Eddie Guerrero, Mick Foley, and Rob Van Dam come to mind.
And following Van Dam's championship victory over John Cena in 2006, Heyman presented him with the ECW championship as well, making RVD the first person ever to simultaneously hold both the WWE and ECW titles.
And look at Cena. Cena's got Punk in the STF and the champ's in trouble.
Oh, in trouble big time. This may be it. He may have to tap here, but wait, he's struggling, trying to get to the ropes.
And Punk crawling to the ropes and makes it, and it's going to force the break. CM Punk made it to the ropes. We thought Cena had him beaten.
CM Punk on the outside. He's hurt. He may have had enough of John Cena.
CM Punk crawling away from the ring, and
look at this. I think CM Punk wants to leave.
Yeah, I don't think Punk wants anything to do with Cena, but look at this.
Uh-oh.
He's got nowhere to go. The roadblock, that's Ryback.
And now Punk trying to climb that wall, but Cena's got him back into the ring.
And he's heading back inside the ring.
I don't know how much more damage he can take. That one rocked him. He's going to take another chance. Luther's press. Wow. Cena flies from time to time, but a second trip to the top rope.
Both these superstars employ so many offensive options, including imposing submission maneuvers. For Punk, it's the Anaconda Vice, and Cena, the STF.
And that's not all, Cole. You also don't want to be hit by Punk's GTS or Cena's attitude adjustment. Uh-oh, look at this. Oh! Trying to put him on. That's it. He's out. Well, as has been the norm of late, we have Paul Heyman at ringside. Look at him clutch. Will it be? 1, 2, 3.
John Cena's pinned the champion.
Oh my gosh!
Cena's pinned the champion. And if that happens Sunday, we're going to crown a new champ.
John Cena has done what CM Punk tried to tell the world was impossible.
Yeah, but let's not forget that man.
Yeah, Ryback is thinking if anyone's going to beat CM Punk, it's going to be him. But no, look at this.
Triple threat rules come Sunday. Punk's title reign's in deep trouble.
Is a triple threat match for the WWE Championship.
I feel great.
Introducing the first opponent.
It's time to go to work.
John Cena.
John Cena claims he's ready to go tonight by beating the WWE Champion CM Punk Monday on Raw. Cena says he's ready to claim what is his tonight. It would be his 11th reign as WWE Champion.
Yeah, and John Cena is 7-0 at Survivor Series. It's the second longest streak in pay-per-view, second only to The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
being accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds each, is the current WWE Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight marks day number 364 that CM Punk has been WWE Champion. He's currently tied with Hulk Hogan for the 8th longest reign in WWE history.
And how can you possibly underestimate a record like that? CM Punk is just one day away from making it 1 full year.
Wake up.
This year at pay-per-view, CM Punk is 3-0 in triple threat matches for the WWE title.
Yeah, ever since winning the title, CM Punk has not lost a triple threat match, despite the champion being at a disadvantage in this type of contest.
That's right, King. The first man to gain pinfall or submission will be the winner, meaning CM Punk doesn't even have to be involved in the decision to lose the title. King, I have to ask you, a lot of people have been talking all week long about CM Punk being paranoid headed into tonight, that perhaps tonight's the night that everything comes crashing down for Punk. Do you believe these rumors?
Well, the pressure of carrying that championship 1 day away from being a year? Of course he's nervous. Get ready, folks. Get ready.
Oh, big DDT.
By any means necessary.
These no DQ matches are so dangerous. You would think that all three of these men are competing with The Rock somewhere in the back of their minds.
You know, you're right, King. At the Royal Rumble in January, The Rock will challenge for the WWE title. And there's a very good chance one of these...
Watch it!
Oh, stopped at the last second.
John Cena tweeted earlier this evening about strategy. What do? Do you try to take Ryback out early?
Well, to do that, King, Cena may have to form an alliance with his archenemy CM Punk. Given what they've been through in the past, I'd be shocked to see a Cena-Punk union.
Well, whatever your strategy is, you make sure you're never too far away from action. To be successful in this match, you must be a vulture. You must be able to pick up the scraps, pick up the pieces.
He almost took his head off with that lariat.
And now it's Ryback trying to build momentum.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
John Cena has always been able to use his power to his advantage. He's always been one of the strong...
Oh, look at Punk. Punk's trying to get Cena to tap out here.
He may have to.
And if Cena taps out, oh, wait a minute.
wait.
The big guy, Ryback.
Oh my gosh, he picked CM Punk up like a feather.
Ryback slamming Punk. And now Cena from behind. Planting Ryback and Cena's... Oh my God.
Look at Ryback, he's right back up already.
Cena can't believe it, neither can I.
That had absolutely no effect on Ryback, and now it's a slugfest.
And the problem here is Punk's out of the equation, King. He could lose the championship, not even be involved in the decision.
Cena with some momentum.
Speaking of Punk.
Watch out, those steps. Oh! Well, those are the dangers of a triple threat match. CM Punk waiting on the outside, pulled Cena out, and then slammed John right into those metal steps.
Oh, launched back into the ring. And there's the elbow.
Back into the ring now.
A counter by Ryback.
Yeah, Ryback's proving he's more than just muscle.
We might be seeing...
Oh, look at this. Critical moment in this matchup. Cena.
Wait a minute.
Went for the AA.
And now Ryback's got Cena up.
Looking for shell shock here. Ryback marching around the ring. Shell shock to Cena. We have a new champion. We have a new champion.
Hey, wait
what
a
the
minute.
hell?
What is this? What is going on here?
Assaulting Ryback.
these guys.
King, wait a minute. That looks like Roman Reigns from NXT.
And is that Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins?
I think so. Yeah, it is.
What are they doing?
An assaulted Ryback. Reigns and Ambrose and Rollins. Look out, King. Get out of the way, King.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh!
Can you believe this? Ryback was going to be champion, but these NXT upstarts have ruined his night. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his belt...
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? Oh, the reversal by John Cena.
Uh-oh. Oh, out of nowhere.
John Cena, of course, is made of flesh and blood, like you or me. He can be hurt. He can be defeated.
Well, oh my gosh. Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort. Oh, look at the emotion.
Woo, a little showboating going on here. What a reversal. Now back to the ring.
Ouch! What a rescue there!
Oh, wow. Last year at Survivor Series, CM Punk forced Alberto Del Rio to tap out to the Anaconda device to capture the WWE title. The same title he still holds 364 days later.
You're right, 1 year later and not much has changed. Actually, come to think of it, that's not true. CM Punk has become considerably less likable now that Paul Heyman has started hanging around him.
Unlikable? Do you think CM Punk cares if you like him, King? This isn't a popularity contest.
There's the cover! Can he do it?
Oh my, get the medics down here.
Oh, how many more chair shots can they take? I think if I were The Rock watching right now, I might get a little bit worried.
Well, The Rock, however, has said that it doesn't matter who he faces at the Royal Rumble. But to your point, King, he might change his mind after watching this.
Can you imagine if we get a WrestleMania rematch between The Rock and John Cena at the Royal Rumble? Of course, Cena would need to turn things around here tonight.
CM Punk, what a maneuver. He thinks he has it. 1, that's 2, 3. CM Punk retains the championship. CM Punk has survived again.
Oh my gosh. You know, I'm not really sure what just happened here tonight.
What I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is that these three men dressed in black with security equipment on rushed the ring and assaulted John Cena and Ryback. They came out here and stood next to us at our announce table, and it was plain as day that these men are from our developmental group, NXT.
You're right. These three men, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins, may have impacted the long-term history of WWE here tonight.